What's up, guys? So, it is come time to replace my Suunto Core Military All Black. I've had this watch for about 5 years of constant use. This is pretty much all I've worn in conjunction with another specific watch that I like, but mainly this one. This is an awesome watch as well. But it's beat up and it's time to replace to something more modern, generation based, to assist me in my daily tasks as active duty military. So if you'd like a whole review actually on this watch, I'll put the link in the description below. I have a full almost 6-year review of me going through different continents, countries, deployments with this watch and how it withstood up. Right now I think they're going for 120 bucks on Amazon. That's really, really awesome. So getting to what I replaced it with. I replaced it with the Garmin Tacix Bravo. So this watch I heard a lot about, along with the Charlie, which the Charlie was going for $750 when I looked it up, and I was not going to spend that much on a watch personally. It was just not worth it in my mind. But this one was right around the $400 mark, and it had all the features that I was looking for to assist me in my daily duties. So I have it out. It's right here. This is the main watch face it comes with. Give you a good view of it really quick. So one of the main reasons I upgraded to this was mainly its heavy duty. From everybody, coworkers I've talked to that have this watch, they like it a lot. They say the sapphire crystal in it is amazing. They do not have any issues with it. It's never scratched on them, and this watch is bomb-proof. People dive with this, they smack it off MRAPs, they drop it in mud, water, and just get it all nasty, and it still works just fine. That's what I wanted. And another thing, it's an ABC watch, but one thing that I was really looking forward to is MGRS on demand, so Military Grid Reference System. So I have it hotkeyed up here. So if I hold this down, it'll give wait for GPS. Now this takes about 10 seconds, but I'm not going to show you my location because I'm currently in an undisclosed location out of the United States at the moment. But take my word for it, if you just hit that button right there, it'll give you longitude, latitude, and MGRS, which I like. That's what I use almost every day for grids and whatnot. Now, what I've noticed, I've used this watch for 3 days now. 3 days. And from the battery usage, it's a rechargeable back here. From the battery, it's given me about 10 to 12 days. It does about 10%, 9 to 10% per day it'll decrease. So I'm estimating at about 10 to 12 days it'll work for me. So that's pretty good. The Core, of course, used a 2032 battery, and it lasted me about 9 months per battery. So big difference, but this has GPS capability. This does not. And that's one of the main reasons I'm upgrading to it. So like I said, the 10-digit, which is freaking awesome in my job, is really cool. One of the downsides is it's a pretty big watch. Now, I mean, it's not massive. When you first look at this watch, you're going to be like, whoa, that thing's huge. But if you're used to the Core, you know, let me hold them up together. Put them side by side. I wore this, and I thought this was a pretty moderate watch. When I saw this, it was really just beefy. But actually, when you get it on your wrist, I have small wrists too. When you get it on there, it's actually not so bad at all. I don't really notice it too much. And originally, I'm coming from this watch, which you can kind of see how much bigger it is. And it's still easily doable. So this is just kind of my initial impressions of this watch. For the next 9 months probably, but mainly 5 months, I'm going to be using this watch deployed, and we're going to see how well it does. And after that, I'm going to do a full review on this to see if it is good for the military person in mind. And I'll just give my recommendation. So like I said, it is expensive. This is going for about $400, which they do make other models, which is the 5, the 5X, and then a step down, which is the 3. This does not have a heart rate monitor. The 5X does, and the 3HR does. I didn't really want one because I have a Fitbit. But just wanted to show you guys just a quick initial impressions. I'm going to be using this, like I said, active duty military, and we are going to beat the crap out of this watch, and we're going to see how long it's going to last me and see if it's worth it. And if it is, I'll come down, do another review, and I will tell you all the good, the bad, and let's say the terrible, if there is any with this watch. So if you're interested in seeing that here in a few months after I do all these testing, give me a like, give me a subscription. I have a lot of other gear items going through this month, next month, constantly reviewing stuff just for the fun of it because I freaking can, so why not? So if you like that, just stay subscribed. There's a lot more coming up. Thanks, guys.